Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive, bringing you the next episode of the Pokemon X and Y CageLocke with none other than ShadyPenguinn.
What's going on, aDrive Army? Or yes, I said that right. For some reason, I said, how's it going? We're here with the CageLocke, and we're continuing on our way. I gotta be honest. I'm gonna break the fourth wall really quick. Well, first of all, if you didn't see the last episode, aDrive, take it away.
The last episode is actually in the description below, guys. I encourage you to go check that out. It is on Shady's channel, and it was quite the epic matchup. We had our first gym battle and our first cage match. So if you didn't check that out, be sure to go check that out in the description below to get caught up. So that way you know what's going on here.
Yeah, so you don't have any spoilers. So if you haven't seen that yet, pause this video because I'm about to get a little
emotional,
deep.
really.
Yeah, I'm about to get a little emotional, and we are both recording, as you guys can tell by the fact that I'm wearing the same shirt. I don't know if aDrive is, but I'm wearing the same shirt.
I've been changing my shirts every episode. No, I'm not actually.
Some people do, dude. Well, I don't care. And the fact that I'm still in this room, but we are both recording, and I'm still a little emotional over the loss of Roger, because, I mean, it was to be expected, I guess. But I just didn't expect it. Is that really your first encounter?
That's my first encounter. So you're keeping your experience share on, right? It's
yes, I'm keeping my experience share on. Absolutely.
So my first encounter for this route is actually a Flabébé, which is quite nice. I'm gonna be able to grab this little guy here. Hopefully catch it. We'll see what you run into first.
I don't know. I'm gonna grab this item first because I was walking around in the grass. Nothing was happening, so I gave up. Let's see what we got. We got a super potion. But
that could be good.
Yeah, that's a good item to get in a Nuzlocke. Definitely. Always nice to have. Come on, let's see. What are we gonna get? I'll grab this. Okay, hold on. What do we get? Our encounter is.
It's gonna be a male Combi.
Ooh, are you kidding me?
Okay, I like Ledian. It's absolutely useless, but I like it. It's pretty bad. You're just gonna kill it.
I'm 100% killing it.
No, why would you do that? I like Ladybug. Come on,
I have no
Shady.
regrets.
You can't go and take it out like that, dude.
Oh, I can take it out.
That was a bit disrespectful. I'm coming back on the next episode just to revenge that little ladybug that you just murdered after I was excited that you found it.
I did not want to catch that. I have 2 bug types on my team right now.
I'm just saying, you could have grabbed it.
There's no reason to.
It could have been fodder for the cage match.
No, I don't want to just give you. No, I'm done. No, you're done winning cage matches. That's behind us. That is behind us now.
I don't know about that.
Your Delphox had the spotlight. It's fine, no big deal. But it's done. We're done.
It's got one more
gosh.
cage match. Did you just find a Ralts on encounter number 2 that you can't catch?
I'm so done with everything in this. Oh wait, is it part fairy? It is. Oh wow, still one shots. Hey, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, baby. There it is. All right, so now our other Pokemon are going to start gaining levels, which is definitely very important. Man, I can't believe Ladybug.
The equal distribution of the experience share, or at least half distribution, is nice. And I got a nice little evolution going on right now.
Are you oh my gosh.
I've been power training, man. I've been leveling. I've been grinding. My team loves me. You know, they're very happy with their trainer. And,
I mean, I understand.
I'm rewarded with this beautiful Vivillon.
Remember, dude, that used to be such a huge. Oh my gosh! If you said Vivillon, it was over. It was over. The comment section destroyed you.
I felt like Vivillon is a cooler name than Vivillon.
Yeah, I like Vivillon. I like Vivillon more, but it's
Vivillon. Yeah, exactly.
But it's not the correct pronunciation.
All right, I'm gonna get rid of String Shot for Struggle Bug. Get that nice stab Struggle Bug. And he's going to be pretty powerful. He's going to be pretty powerful. So our topic for today, we wanted to talk a little bit about this because I want to know a little bit more about this on your end, man, because we both found that we have this very, very strong, deep passion for music.
Yeah.
And we both play music. We both play guitar and bass, right? You play bass as well.
Yeah, I play bass as well.
So that was my first instrument. So it's really cool. So I am kind of curious. I'm sure the aDrive Army is curious as to, you know, a little bit of your musical backstory. Let's hear it.
All right, so basically I started learning, well, backstory. I went to a private school till I was in 10th grade. So in this private school, we had like a band-ish type thing, and they needed a bassist. So I was like, and my music teacher was like, oh, bass is so easy, dude. It's 4 strings. We could teach you like 5 notes and you're good to go. So I was like, you know what? All right, let's pick up bass. I always want to play an instrument anyway, so it was a win-win. And so I learned that when I was like 16, but then I got bored. I didn't get bored with the bass, But I was like, you know what? I want to play guitar. If I can play bass, I can play guitar. So after like playing bass for like 6 months, I picked up guitar. My brother taught me a couple things. YouTube taught me almost everything that I know or that I knew at the time. And from there, I kind of just started writing. Then I was like I don't know what you were, aDrive, but I was like kind of like a hopeless romantic in high school. Like,
totally. That's like the only way to describe it, I feel like.
100%. Literally, I don't want to give away my whole MySpace URL because people will go on it, but it was hopeless romantic and then blank. But that was literally...
That's a little bit farther than me. But
yeah, no, I was hardcore, dude. It was ridiculous. So anyway, so like I started using guitar, writing songs, mainly obviously love songs for girls because it's hopeless romantic. And yeah, it just turned into something I loved to do. I loved writing more than anything because I used to also like write like, this is gonna sound wow. I don't remember the last time I've said this out loud. I used to write like poetry a lot. Like basically they're like songs without music essentially. And so then I eventually just turned the poetry into songs, and it was just something I fell in love with doing. I ended up like recording songs in my bedroom with like a dynamic microphone sitting on my desk, and actually putting all that stuff up on MySpace. Not that hopeless romantic thing. That's not my music MySpace. You're never gonna find that. It's deleted now. But yeah, ended up just doing all that stuff. Ended up putting a CD out on iTunes when I got into high school. Like when I got into 12th grade, I think it was, or 11th grade. Yeah. And it was really, really cool. Definitely music is a huge part of my life. Whether it's listening to or writing it, it's still something that's integral to my life. Like I always say, like, if I wasn't doing like YouTube or Pokemon or video games, I would probably be doing music, 100%.
Yeah, I would say I'm probably in the same boat. And it's really funny, some of the points you brought up. I actually got my start in music because I was writing poetry.
What?
It's kind of funny, and I don't know if it's just like a crazy coincidence, but I started playing music when I was 17, so I kind of got started a little bit late in the game. But I was pretty into poetry. I was one of the captains of the poetry team at my high school.
Oh wow!
I did what's called slam poetry, which is like the performance art of poetry. So I was really into that, and I was very into writing words and lyrics and spoken word and that kind of stuff. And a couple kids saw me performing and practicing outside at lunch. And they said, hey, you know what, man? You should write lyrics for our band. Do you want to play bass guitar? And I said, what's a bass? And that was I had no idea, truthfully.
What's a bass?
I'm a fan of music, but I was never really that knowledgeable about, the instruments that went into the music I listened to. And I got kind of a late start in it, 17, 18 years old. So that one thing led to another. Next thing you know, picking up a bass guitar, learn how to play bass. Next thing you know, after that, I'm playing shows, and one thing led to another, and I actually had a pretty cool career in music for a little while, which somehow led me here, I guess.
Yeah, dude, that's cool. You've talked a lot, like, to me about the fact that you've gotten to play with some, like, open up for some really cool bands or gotten to play for them, anything like that. Like, that's so dope. I played a couple. I wouldn't call them shows. I've played for a few hundred people before, but not. I don't know. I just wouldn't call them shows. I don't know how to describe it. But it must. How does it feel like being on stage, like when you're actually? Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. Like you told me you opened up for Yellow Card before, right?
No, so I've had a few really cool opportunities. Probably one of the best opportunities I had was, you might actually know them. I opened up for Matchbook Romance and Just Surrender in Poughkeepsie at the Chance Theater. So it's a very big venue for that location, and they're very popular in Poughkeepsie. They're one of the, like, they're homegrown from Poughkeepsie. Everyone knows, Just Surrender and Matchbook Romance. So I got to play with them on their, like, reunion show. They're kind of like coming back from their hiatus. So that place was packed, like whatever they fit in there, 1,500, 2,000 kids. I played there, and that was super epic. But probably the two biggest things I did, I got to play on Vans Warped Tour for a few weeks.
Oh my gosh.
My band was asked to play Vans Warped Tour. I was actually not in the band. I was hired on as a musician to play on Vans Warped Tour. Which with some friends, but it was probably a better gig because I was still in college at the time, and I didn't want to be in a band really. So that worked out really cool. I got to play with all sorts of bands on that. I mean,
that's
everything
awesome.
from Paramore to Simple Plan was on it that year. Lots of cool bands. I think Silverstein. I mean, it was a really epic experience. But nothing tops my opportunity that I had to open up for Bon Jovi and Gavin DeGraw.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's insane.
It was very insane, man. I was in a band that was kind of just starting out, but had a lot of talent. I don't know if you've ever heard of, the heck are they called? What is it called? Why can't I remember their name? They're from Poughkeepsie as well. They're signed to Fueled by Rom, and I can't remember their name, but Why can't I remember it? It's bothering me. But it's got a girl singer and a guy singer. But anyway, my friend was the writer for that band, originally the singer, and very talented individual.
Yeah.
And he started up this new project and asked me to be a part of it. And one thing led to another. And next thing you know, we're playing probably the biggest show I'll ever play. It was a very, very cool experience, man. I mean, that place, Giant Stadium holds like 40 to 50,000 people.
Yeah, dude.
And Bon Jovi's from New Jersey, so that place was packed. Let me tell you.
That's so insane. Dude, I mean, personally, I love Gavin DeGraw. So, like, dude.
He was like a very, very down-to-earth, nice person, too. I had an opportunity to meet him and chat with him prior to the show. He was doing his sound check and stuff, and we were kind of hanging out. I didn't meet Bon Jovi, I'm not going to lie. I didn't get a chance to meet him. He showed up in an armored Hummer halfway through the show.
Oh my gosh.
So I saw him pull in. I didn't get to meet him, but Gavin was really, really cool. I met him while he was doing his sound check. He filmed a little promo for our band saying, "Hey, I'm Gavin DeGraw. I'm having the best week ever." That was the name of my band, and it was really cool. It was cool that he wanted to do that, and the guy's just an incredible talent on his piano and his vocals, and it was truly an amazing experience. I'm very, very lucky. I'm definitely not quite that skilled in my instruments. But I associated with the right people, I guess, and they were really good, so that worked out for me.
Yeah, sometimes it's just about who you know, dude. Like, the connections you can make. That's insane. I can't imagine opening for Gavin DeGraw and Bon Jovi. Oh, my gosh.
It was quite intense, man. It was quite intense, and definitely an experience I'll never forget. Once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and it was really awesome. It was really awesome. I feel like I was able to kind of cap my music career doing that, and that was really the pinnacle of it. And I still play music now. I incorporate it into my streams and things like that because I love playing music. It's such a fun thing for me, and I don't think I'll ever walk away from it. I could never walk away from music. But I found this. I found YouTube. I found streaming on Twitch, and it's been a very fulfilling experience too. So I get to play music while I do it. So.
Definitely, dude. It's good to incorporate two passions into one. Like, it doesn't really get much better than that. And not that, like, I would say that you plateaued with music, but, like, that opportunity, like, normally it takes people in their career, like, I mean, you either have to be insanely talented, like, on Gavin DeGraw's level and Bon Jovi, or, like, it takes so long to get there. But the fact that you started when you were 17 and, I mean, a couple years later, I'm assuming you were...
Yeah, by the time I was, like, 21, 22, I was doing that stuff.
Yeah, like
I had a lot of crazy things come up, man. I mean, there was a point in time when MySpace holds a contest every year. I don't know if they still do it, but they used to. The MySpace Records competition.
Yeah.
Where artists can send in one track and then they get evaluated, and MySpace chooses and Toyota at the time chooses the bands that they want to get down to the top 10, and then it becomes a fan voting. So out of 22,000 submissions that were eligible submissions, my band actually got picked in the top 10. This is a completely different band than any of the ones I just mentioned. We were actually picked in top 10 and made it to top 5 and then didn't win. So it's kind of crazy how many chances, I guess, I had in music.
Yeah.
And I ran with a lot of them, and a lot of cool things happened. But ultimately, I'm here. So, hey, you know what? There's no place I'd rather be, Shady, than hanging out with you, man.
I mean, okay, let's be honest. You don't have to lie. If you could be sitting down doing an LP with Gavin DeGraw, I think I would be okay. I would be okay.
I don't know if he plays Pokemon, but if he did, I'm going to hit him up. I'll have to message him and see. Yo, Gavin, you trying to do this quick CageLocke, man?
Yeah, dude, okay, first of all, if you were doing a CageLocke against Gavin, would you really have done to him what you did to me in the last episode?
Yes, I would have tried to destroy him.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not taking any prisoners, man. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to win these cage matches, and I'm ready to win the first ever CageLocke, dude. I have to. We're making history here, man. So I want to go down in history as the victor of the first ever CageLocke, Shady. I'm sorry.
I'm supposed to be. I'm getting evolutions left and right.
Oh my God, Shino's evolving. I saw Tribbiani
evolved. Joey Tribbiani evolved. It's just.
I got Scatterbrain who's putting in the work right now.
I know. I see that, dude. I
used counter actually earlier. I was very proud that I was able to use counter on a playthrough.
Wow.
That might be a little bit of foreshadowing, Shady.
Are you kidding me? No. You know what? Now I'm torn. Well, I'm not torn. I know who I'm going. I can't mention what I want to mention. I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter. But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait it out.
There's a very, very big decision that you have to make, and we haven't talked about this prior, but you have to pick your starter Pokemon over. You have to pick a new starter. And
yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I think I know who I'm going with.
And your decision is going to impact my decision because I'm going to pick the one that's weak to whatever you pick. So you pick Charmander, I'm picking little Bulbasaur. So we'll see. And that's going to open the floodgates for Mega Evolution. It's going to open up. It's going to change the whole CageLocke. It's going to change the cage matches. So we'll see what's going to happen. You don't have to spoil it because I don't know. But I'm
Hey,
definitely curious.
I'm not going to spoil. I mean, how far? I think we're pretty close to getting our starters.
Yeah, I think once we get through this route, we got a couple of these gardeners to take down, and then you walk into Lumiose, and I think you just head right to the professor's office and make it happen. So.
Oh my gosh, it's happening! It's gonna happen.
You know what I
this
just
episode, then.
realized though? I actually don't have a free space in my party, so.
And that's what I wanted to mention, ladies and gentlemen. Thank goodness he realized
it yet.
I didn't want to explain why I killed that Ledian. But it's a dead space in my party.
Oh my god, this man is very, very intelligent, ladies and gentlemen. He thought ahead better than I did, and now he is able to actually add his. Well, no, because you lost Bunnelby. You lost your Bunnelby.
Well,
So
yes, I also lost Bunnelby, but that's what made me realize. I was like, you know what? Why did I even catch catching the Weedle? I had to, because that was my first encounter. But like, there's certain Pokemon that are not worth catching because they literally. I mean, granted, yes, you can always take the time to go ahead and purposely sacrifice one off, I guess. But I don't know. I like the idea of choosing wisely and not wasting all that time trying to strategize and not wasting all the time trying to kill.
Oof. So I'm hanging out here in front of these two lovely people here. We got this young gentleman, this young lady. And I'm gonna put you on the spot, and once you get here, you're gonna take the dialogue for the male. I'll take the female dialogue. Why not? And,
yeah, I mean, you're on a roll with that. It's good.
We'll do a little back and forth, little skit. Oh, you got Peck?
Yeah, I just got Peck on Ace.
Your Pokemon are starting to get a little powerful. That Gardener was not ready.
The Gardener was not ready at all. I just want to grab this item, and I think I'm good to go. I think I versed everyone else on this route. Pick up a netball. This is something I should just gift to aDrive.
I'll take it. You might need it for a water Pokemon later. You never know.
I mean, that's true. That is very true. It's a little maze. It's not even a real maze, and I'm getting stuck in it. I don't think I battled that guy, but it's okay. I don't need to battle that guy.
Well, hello there. Have you heard of a Pokemon called Flabébé? Oh, I see. It's registered in your Pokedex. That's what I would expect from one of the professor's hand-picked Pokemon trainers.
Flabébé is. I think I got different dialogue because I caught it. I don't know.
Oh, maybe.
Now brace yourself, a Fairy-type Pokemon. And we've been battling Fairy-type Pokemon against other types of Pokemon at Professor Sycamore's request. My name's Cinna. It's a beautiful day for a beautiful lady.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
I'm Dexia. 2 years ago, Professor Sycamore entrusted me with a Pokedex. You could call me a Pokemon Voyage veteran.
If you'd like, I'll show you the way to the lab, so come along now. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, let's get this show on the road.
Look at this chick.
I liked your voice, man. It was good.
I mean, he
You
seems
really
like a
captured
snobby little
Dexia.
guy. He's all confident that he was chosen 2 years ago. You know, it's just not a fan of that. Oh, was I supposed to talk to that man? I didn't talk to him.
So, how are you and Vivian getting along the more you walk around?
Oh, we don't need to read this part. This is not. Oh, we get TM for return. Hold on.
Where did you get that? Oh, they give it to you now. But
Yeah,
you
they
can't
do.
teach any of your Pokemon TMs yet.
I know. And if
that
I had
kinda brutal?
Bunnelby and it won and I could teach it return.
That would actually be really, really powerful. But unfortunately, the only Pokemon, actually, there's no Pokemon that can learn any moves, any TMs.
Yeah.
I use my Revive on my Breakson just in case. So,
Which
all
I
right,
think
here
was
we
the
are,
right
Lumiose
play.
City. So I think we just head to the left here.
Yep. I think as soon as we go to the left, we get a nice little cutscene.
I'll go ahead and wait in front of the lab for you.
Follow her that way to the lab.
Look at that
Nice
model
little-
just standing there. What the heck? Look at this lab. See, like, just this alone, this scenery in this game is so beautiful.
It really is. It really is.
Like, a lot of people hated on Lumiose so hard because of how big it was and how easily you can get lost and all
camera
that stuff.
angles, it gets a little bit tricky, but
Yeah. But I think it's great.
I concur. I think they've spoken quite a bit about it, and let me take this dialogue. This building is the Sycamore Pokemon Lab. Let's go inside.
I just smacked my microphone. I'm sorry for that. All right, so she's letting us go in. That's fine. I like this girl.
You've traveled a long way from Vennyville Town, but you're finally here. The professor can't wait to meet you. You can find him on the 3rd floor. So hop in the elevator.
I like the little inflection you get at the end of the sentence. Elevator. Oh, I went to the 2nd floor. I'm an idiot. Come on.
I don't think there's anything there, but if there's anything worth getting, let me know. And
I don't think there is. I think it's just the Rotom stuff. Isn't that in here? Yeah, it's all the Rotom. To transform it.
Ah, there he is, Mr.
look at
Sycamore.
Cool guy, Sycamore.
So, we finally meet.
He lifts weights. Oh my gosh.
Fantastic. You're here. Come this way, won't you? He's got a nice office. He's got this little assistant over here.
Yeah, he does. This
I've got-
French
I've
music.
seen
No wonder why he wants
I
our
got
mom.
the TM for full swipe.
Oh, that would be useful if we could teach TMs.
That would be so useful, if only. All right. Man, I'm scared as to what you're gonna pick. I'm scared.
I know who I'm gonna pick, and I have my reasonings for it.
I'm Professor Sycamore. It is a pleasure to finally meet you. How is your Pokemon journey going so far? Have you met many different Pokemon? Fantastic. Everyone says fantastic in this game. Let me have a quick look at your Pokedex and see. So you've seen 32 or 33 kinds of
33
Pokemon in Central Kalos then. Oh ho, the pages are getting filled in. It's starting to look good. Well now, you do have a certain Jane-sized Qua. I said that wrong. I tried so hard. I have a good feeling about you. At first, I was thinking of choosing only one child from a town when I was deciding who to give a Pokemon to. In Vennyville Town, it was going to be the child of a veteran trainer I know. About then, I learned that a Rhyhorn racer, Grace, and her son were moving there. Here, in the Kalos region, you are far away from everything you used to know. That really hit me here. Then it hit me. I should give you a Pokemon and have you travel around Kalos.
Hi, Professor, it's Shauna. I'm not doing their
That's how
voices
she
the whole
sounds.
time. We just,
That's it.
Another fantastic. Are you kidding me?
Fantastic. Now let's all have a Pokemon battle.
Yo, whoever wrote the text for this game is in love with the word fantastic.
It's definitely one of my favorite moves, or words.
Words.
Moves. Shall we start the battle?
Yeah.
No.
Just so you know, I'm not that tough. I'm starting it because he's not. Look at you. You're all kinds of damaged.
I know, I'm a little bit broken right now. I'm a little bit battered, a little bit bruised, but hopefully I can get through this guy. He's got three challenging Pokemon,
he's got
one of which
mons.
is going to join my team, so.
Oh, Bulbasaur. Is that who I'm going to pick, aDrive?
I don't know, man. If you get Bulbasaur, that just gives you a little bit more of a fire weakness. So I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that you're not going to get Bulbasaur.
I mean... Okay, I should be able to eat that, right? I didn't make a mistake. Oh my gosh, 1 damage. Get wrecked. These Vivillons on the field.
I took one, yeah. Vivian putting in that work.
Yeah, I'm not going to be going Bulbasaur. I'm not going to answer who I'm going next because if I go... Okay, let's break this down. If I go Squirtle, you have to get Charmander. Which, when is it ever smart to give someone Charmander? I don't know. If I
And
go...
I would get Charizard Y if it won a cage match, too.
Uh-huh.
So let's
That's
keep
true.
that in mind as well.
If I go Charmander, though, you have to get Bulbasaur, which really doesn't touch my team at all.
But then you're playing against Mega Venusaur if it ever gets to it.
If it ever gets to it, yes, I would be. Okay, I have nothing for Charmander. All right. I think this is where I lose a Pokemon against the Professor. Pretty positive.
Oh. You got this, Shady. You got this.
I'm pretty positive. Look at Charmander just standing there glaring. Smoke screen! Yo, a Charmander using smoke screen just seems so cool. Like, where does he get the smoke from? Is it, I guess, just produced by the fire? Yeah, it makes sense. All right.
I'm using
all right.
Fieri here. First time's getting some action, some real action. Try to get this para.
I just missed my
got
peck.
it. Oof. Call Mo. I'm ready.
I call Mo. I don't want Mo. I don't want Mo because whenever Mo comes around, I'm the one receiving the hacks. I don't get blessed. The Hack God doesn't bless me. All right, this is a little absurd, man. I'm actually just gonna have to go. This is too much. This is too much.
This is kind of not the easiest battle here. I'm actually gonna do a little switching around here.
Look at you and your 6 Pokemon. You must be so proud.
I'm doing all right, but that does kind of keep me from bringing in one of these Pokemon on the team, so it's kind of a bummer. And we actually have a long road to our next cage match, so lots can happen in the next few episodes here, guys. This is a very long road to the next.
Yeah, that is true. How much? Because it's not in Lumiose, it's the following city, right? Oh, we have to do.
No, Bugs!
Oh,
Bugs!
was it a crit?
No, it wasn't even a crit. It was just an Ember that did so much damage.
Bunny for bunny, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, that's gonna open up a free spot for me, though.
Wow.
I swear that wasn't intentional. I'm actually quite bummed out about Bugs. Bugs, you were, a very noble Pokemon on our team, and I do appreciate your efforts. Unfortunately, you were not able to hold up to the challenge of Professor Sycamore. Wow, I'm kind of bummed right now.
Yeah, that is kind of rough.
I feel like I barely even knew you, Bugs. I really do.
So, we both have Squirtle on our screen right now.
Is that going to be the guy? Are you going to
And-
go with Squirtle?
I'm going with Squirtle.
You're going with Squirtle. Is that a final answer?
That I mean, I'll decide once these mods come up on the screen. I get to look at them one more time. But I know I'm not going Bulbasaur. I kind of don't mind giving you Charizard because it has to win a cage match in order to get its Mega Stone, and giving you another Fire type Pokemon seems right to me. Like it just seems right.
Yeah, I'll have 3. So.
And I like that. I'd rather not give you the opportunity to have even have a if I chose Charmander, you would get Bulbasaur. I don't even want you to have a grass type. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, but I don't really want a fire type. I have a Fletchling, so I potentially have a Talonflame coming through.
That's true. That's true. I think you're gonna make the right choice here. I think going for Squirtle. In all honesty, I'm gonna side with you here. I think that does make the most sense for your team.
Yep.
And when I bust out Mega Charizard Y down the road,
I mean,
we'll revisit this conversation.
I don't see you ever winning another Cage-Lock, cage match rather.
Wow.
Especially with Charmander or Charmeleon or Charizard.
Wow.
Especially if it's Charizard already. To be honest, if you wait that long to try to win a match, I don't see it happening.
All right, we'll see.
All right, so we have Squirtle here. Squirtle nicknames.
I like my nickname. I don't know if you like Shell Shock, but I like that.
I do like Shell Shock.
I use a little Shell Shock against you. I think it's actually from the first Pokemon movie or something like that.
Mm-hmm. And it makes me think of Ninja Turtles too. You know what? I'm gonna go with a pretty standard nickname. Go with Leonardo because it's the blue Ninja Turtle.
All right, so I have to grab Charmander. Is that correct?
You have to grab Charmander.
All right, I got it. 3 fire types, guys. 3 fire types.
Count them. 3 fire types.
My party is full, so I have to send a Pokemon to the PC. I'm gonna send Bugs, and then Bugs will get released. So.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And we got our Charmander. Not bad. And there's a nickname I am going to give my Charmander. It's actually from one of the trainers in the anime. He named his Charmander Zippo, so I'm gonna name mine Zippo.
That's pretty cool. Zippo's a Charizard. Well, if it ever gets to a Charizard.
It'll get to a Charizard. And I get the Mega Stone Charizard Y, which obviously we cannot use the Mega Stones yet anyway. They have to make it through a cage match, and that has to be the item or the prize of choice, I guess. So we'll see what happens.
Exactly. That's what I love about it. It's not just you just can't spam Mega throughout the game. You have to earn your Mega Stone.
Oh, you have to earn your Mega Stone, and there's a lot of dialogue here talking about the Mega Stone and its integration to the game. I think they did a really cool job integrating it. My only complaint about X and Y, or one of my only complaints about X and Y, is the fact that all the Mega Stones are pretty much available towards the tail end of the game, whereas in ORAS, you can actually get them throughout the game, which I think was a little bit better.
Yeah, that was definitely a better move on their part for Oris.
So then I'm gonna head to the Pokemon Center here. Oh, wait, we got another little dialogue screen here.
Uh-oh.
All right, you take Lysander. Go for it.
All right, I've been making all my villains sound like Bane-ish lately, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that, even though he's not really a villain yet.
So, I will be able to meet them soon then.
Yes.
The children chosen by the professor. I wonder what potential they have.
And
here's one of them now. That's aDrive. aDrive, come here a sec.
Oh, you received a Pokedex from the professor then. How wonderful. That is a wonderful thing indeed. You are one of the chosen ones. I am Lysandre. I've tried to learn as much about Pokemon as I can to build a brighter future. Professor Sycamore has taught me so much. Oh, I see you have a Holocaster. Knowledge is power, after all. Put it to good use. Now listen, it is vital that this world become a better place, and the people in Pokemon chosen to make the world must
better work tirelessly to achieve this goal. I just completely lost it.
Well, I'll be off. Please give Professor Sycamore my best. My desire. It is for a more beautiful world.
World.
There it is. The echo.
Still, I wonder what kind of beautiful world Lysander desires.
Foreshadow.
In this great big Kalos region, there are many different Pokemon. I hope getting a Pokedex gives you a chance to learn about them. True story. Is that
True
a Gothitelle
story.
on that poster? I don't know.
Oh.
There's an Audino on the poster. It's kind of
Look
cool.
at those. Look at that. Those little cute little things.
Oh,
all our friends come down. Oh, we have to go to Cafe Soleil. Soleil.
Soleil?
I don't know how to pronounce it. It's
Soleil?
French, dude.
Should have brushed up. I should have brushed up. Rosetta Stone, where you at?
Rosetta, come through. I want to name a Pokemon Rosetta now in this LP.
You should.
It needs to happen.
I'm in favor. All right, so I need to go heal up, and then we'll have to go to the cafe.
Yes.
But I think we're hitting that point in the episode here where we're gonna wrap it up in just a moment. So let's go heal up our Pokemon, and then we'll call it a day here, Shady. What do you think?
Oh yeah, that sounds fantastic. But I mean, you have to release your bunny, so.
Oh,
We can end the episode on such a great note.
Bugs, I forgot about that.
This is the second episode in a row where a bunny gets released at the end.
Oh my god. Bugs, I'm like about to cry. Bugs had so much potential. It was naughty. It had cheek pouch. I feel like I bonded with you, Bugs.
Let it go.
It killed me a little inside. My Charmander Zippo here is docile.
Oh, you know what?
honestly.
Let's check those stats really quick before we end this episode.
I'm rocking a docile Charmander, docile Zippo, neutral nature. It's got good perseverance though, which is very important for a Nuzlocke. You also have docile. What is going on?
I don't know. I think they're static. Like they're set.
I don't think so, man. Maybe, but no, because the starters aren't static. We both got the same nature starter.
Oh, and they're not static. They're not static natured.
I don't think so.
Oh, wow.
I don't think so. I
Alright.
think it's just coincidence that we both got quirky starters and then docile.
That's
second
really
starters.
weird. Well, I'm happy. I'm happy with Leonardo. I'm happy. In fact.
Wow, things are about to get intense, guys. They are about to continue to heat up on this CageLocke. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did, please leave a thumbs up rating below and let us know what you're thinking. The next episode will be up on Shady's channel tomorrow, as always. And this has been your boy aDrive. I will catch you guys later. Peace.